Looking in the mirror, deja vu. Standing on a step stool, mustache too long, pants hot, dance, turn around, white stands. Funny how the sunsets are pretty when the smile gets thicker than a bowl of stew. We're drowning in CO2. I'm calling after you, but you can't hear me. And I am a militant, non-militant against fundamentalism. Pro people, I believe in us. Love, judgmental category, obsessed with allegory, convinced it's a story that's been seen here before. A moment in time, to ignore it would be a crime. Mark Summers was covered in slime, and he was obsessive, compulsive in the mirror. 802, hairy chest goes now, third one threw me off the track, going back way down, smokestack. Funny how the sunsets are pretty when the sun gets chased by Corgano. Hi, my name is Jonathan Mann, 28 years old. I live in Berkeley, California. I'm filming this in Tilden Regional Park here in Berkeley. I was born in a small town in Vermont, and I come here because, well, it kind of reminds me of Vermont a little bit. In that there's trees and birds. Let's start at the beginning. I've been writing songs since the age of 12, but I didn't write anything good until about 16, and throughout college I self-released an album or so a year. I also wrote and produced and starred in a rock opera alongside Thomas Hughes of the Spinto Band called The Last Nympho Leprechaun. Then, to delay the inevitable real world, I went to grad school where I wrote another rock opera, this one based on the Super Mario Brothers. Then, when the real world finally came calling, I started making online videos. I created a character called Game Jew. Here are some of the highlights. I went to Ghana and learned about the video game culture there. I was the first person on the West Coast to get a Wii. I sang to Mario creator Shigeru Miyamoto, who is a personal hero of mine. I wrote the music for a musical episode of a show on G4 called X-Play. I got caught in the middle of a May Day riot in LA. I wrote singing video game reviews for OneUp.com. I was invited to Vienna, Austria to do a 2-month artist residency. To get home from Europe, I sailed on a boat 18 days on the open ocean, and then when I got home, I started a new project, making a song and video a day and posting the results on my website. One song in particular, about Paul Krugman, went insanely viral and landed me on the front page of the Huffington Post and on MSNBC twice. Once on David Schuster's now-defunct 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, and then again on Rachel Maddow's show, where I performed the Krugman song live and gave a pretty good interview, which leads us up to the present, which finds me still writing a song a day and trying to make my way through life. I want to be a star, but have no pretensions that I'm star material. However, I think that my songs are pretty good, and some are really great, and I'm onto something with this song a day thing. Here's a chart that I made, which illustrates the underlying theory behind it. If I write one a day, that slice of good will inevitably be bigger than if I wrote, say, one a week or one a month. Sure, some days are gonna suck, but the fact is that one person's suck is another's masterpiece, and this is me inviting you to listen to my archive, maybe pick 3 songs at random, and if one of them strikes you as even somewhat interesting or having potential, well, then my theories are correct. I feel like I've really reached the point where I'm ready to take things to the next level. Been writing a song a day for over a year, and I'm really ready to break my way into some kind of next level position, whatever that is. And if that's through this show, then great, that would be awesome. I should point out that it was my mom who really wanted me to enter this competition. I probably wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for her. And this is basically her birthday present. She wrote to me and said, you know, for my birthday, I want you to enter this competition. Because normally I wouldn't do this because I kind of don't really think that I fit your mold, that I'm like, you know, I don't know, I'm not cool and I'm not like hip or anything like that. I'm just sort of like me. I am who I am, and I don't know if that works for me or against me, but both her and my dad are extremely supportive of of me as a songwriter and always have been. From the very beginning, my dad got me my first guitar, and they used to let me sing them, you know, songs at midnight when I was 13. I would wake them up and have to sing them a song that I had just written, like, right away. But this is for her, so this is for her birthday, and I really hope that that you pick me. Making it means something different to pretty much everybody, so I don't really know how I would define making it, but I think it would be something along the lines of, as long as I've been able to make the kind of music that I want to make, and I've striven to reach as many people as I possibly can, and hopefully touched their hearts and hopefully influenced other musicians, that's what I would consider making it. I mean, I definitely have the desire for fame that comes from wanting to be recognized and wanting to be, you know, appreciated for writing music that people like, I guess. That's why I want to be famous. Yeah, I've heard it all before. There has always been war, from the chimpanzees' roar and the rocks he hurled. But we must evolve and find a better way to solve all the disagreements of this world. Well, it won't be simple, nothing ever is, but in that complexity is grace. 'Cause in the future, bound by respect, we'll feel the beating of a single heart of the human race. We'll feel the beating of a single heart of the human race. We'll feel the beating of a single heart of the human race. In a similar way that I don't know how to, you know, define making it, I guess, like, defining my own success thus far is equally difficult. I've had a fair amount of success. I mean, I'm able to make a living off of writing songs at this point. I've been on TV, national TV, numerous times. I don't know, but, like, to me, I guess the thing that means the most to me is when one of my fans or somebody who stumbles across one of my songs writes to me and says, like, either how much it meant to them or how it brightened their day, or when somebody asks me to write a song for their kid's birthday and, you know, they send me a video of their kid listening to the song, like that to me is, I don't know, way more important than the sort of fleeting nature of like public success, achievement, you know? I mean, that's like a much more lasting achievement, I feel like, because you've actually made a connection with somebody, and I feel like that's much more important than getting on TV or even making a living. It's like the thing that is most important is connections and being able to connect to other people. If you choose me, I won't let you down. I'll create a lot of unnecessary drama, and I'll, you know, call other people names and stuff, and I'll try to, like, sabotage their songwriting, and I'll, you know, it'll be great. It'll be really great. So I'm really hoping that you pick me, because I'm really good at what I do, and I guess ultimately that's hopefully what it comes down to, is that you're not really going to find someone that's more dedicated to writing songs than I am. I mean, if you do, let me know, because I'd like to meet them, because, you know, birds of a feather and all that. But yeah, so pick me.